Okay, weekly recommendation, I'm gonna talk about the units that I think you should farm and the ones that you should just forget existed and not farm at all. So let's start with the emergency mission because it's the first one in the page. Juzo Biwa, already talked about him last week, but since he's still on, we'll talk about him again. Very much more briefly than before. No actual need to farm him because Phantom Castle is not out anymore. So realistically speaking, I think you're okay not farming him. If you're a collector, maybe just get him full abilities, but he's not worth 99 lucking for sure, because the next unit is Kisame. It doesn't have a picture on the wiki, but Kisame is the best body for the play unit in the game. 100% you should farm him, 100%. As long as you have a front Shisui, you can do it. A lot of people saw the JP YouTubers making videos about it and thought, wow, this raid is so difficult. It's not difficult, it's pretty easy, it just takes long, but it's like, the unit itself is the best body for the player unit in the game, 100% worth it. He is the best body for the player unit in the game because he has 400 healing per turn, and not only that, but his jutsus are very good. 80% chance of attack reduction, plus you get a chakra back, and then the ultimate 80% chance of attack reduction for 6 turns, and you have a 15% chance of not consuming that jutsu. Plus, he is a 3 and 6 unit, not like a 6 and 12 unit, which is very annoying. And he is the best for the player body unit in the game. Like, he is better than Sasori, which probably was the one before him. Just 400 healing per turn, man. Your body team is gonna be stacked. Honestly, I don't think you need to limit break him. Just give him the dupes and you're good. You're good. But I would suggest so, because then you can actually do damage with him. Very good, very good. If you should awaken him, I don't think so. He is not a good PvP unit. I've tested him on PvP already. Not good. He's not good on PvP, so if you're gonna have him, 100% should advise to use his PvE form. Only keep him on this PvE form and use him on your body objectives or whatever thing you're doing with him. Just 400 healing per turn is just something that you can't pass on. As a free unit, you should farm him. And then, after him, we have Gengat. Oh, actually, let me show his jutsus. I'm not gonna show Juzo because I already showed last week, but let me show his jutsus for the ones that haven't seen it yet. That's the reason why I actually have the game open, or else I just wouldn't open the game. For jutsu, if it loads... I downloaded... Oh, man, come on. How can this still happen? For jutsu. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Like, the second part is kind of like a very, how can I say it, very normal jutsu, but, okay, secret technique. It's a very common jutsu, but the first part where he's using the Samehara is pretty cool. And the transformation, you know, very, very cool. 100%, not only because it's cool, but also because it's very good. You should farm him. This is the first day of the week, okay? I haven't touched the raid yet. No objectives were made. So, Gengetsu, another very good free-to-play unit. Although, as free-to-play heart units go, I don't think he's one of the best. I would much more suggest you have Chino or Torune or other units than him. But if you don't have a good free-to-play heart unit for your leader, 99 luck leader, I would suggest getting him to 99 luck. I don't think you need to break him. He doesn't do too much damage. He has a kind of low attack plus kind of low multiplier. So he doesn't do too much damage. He does do zip damage, which is pretty good. The zip damage is a 70% chance, which can be very, very useful. But you don't need to really linear break him, so just get him to 99 luck. You're good. Hanzo is very bad. I do not recommend. Of course, if you're a collector, sure, but I do not recommend you go for Hanzo. Man, I forgot about showing the jutsus from Gengetsu! Come on! I'm trying to rush this because I don't want to waste too much time, but I have to show the jutsus while I'm talking, right? It's too much for my little brain. Too much for my small brain. It reminds me so much of the spirit gun. Is it spirit pistol? Fuck, I forgot. This one is actually pretty cool. This one is actually pretty cool, I like it. Now let me go to I'm already done with Hanzo, by the way. That's all I want to say about him. He's just trash. Like, he does have an 80% chance of save damage, right? But it's for one enemy, and he's just not good. He's just not good. For his jutsu. I like how, yeah, he's one of the only units that actually have the effect of putting damage in the field. So if you wanna have him in case like something like one of the ninjas that we had, you didn't need actually these units, but they kind of bypassed the mechanic. If they actually make a mechanic like that again, it's good to have characters like him, but for the most part he's pretty bad. Then we have Tsunade, 100% should. She's a good unit because field of healing, body healing. Body boost attack for 250, plus the field healing and ability healing. Like, she's not nowadays the best bravery lead. I would say that we have some better ones like Killer B, for instance, SS rank Killer B. But if you don't have him, or you don't have the PvP shop Tsunade as well, she is a good option. I would say the PvP shop Tsunade is better, but she's still a good option. And not only that, but she does heal on jutsu, which is pretty decent. If you can go for limit breaking her, I would limit break her if you can, if you do have the time to. But again, not necessity. None of these units really are necessities to limit break because they're mostly gonna be in the back, not doing much. Of course, limit breaking them can be useful for having more health, but like the extra 400 health is really necessary, you know. For jutsu, it's pretty common, just kicks the ground. And then the ultimate. And yeah, if you do have the PvP shop Tsunade, you don't need this one. The other one's better. This ultimate is pretty cool though. It's also pretty cool. And then we have Kushina, last impact. And she's terrible. Don't even. No, she's like the first? Nah, not the first, but one of the first, maybe the first, I don't know. One of the first impacts in the game, and she's terrible. She's very old, hence why she's terrible. She didn't age very well, okay? 3 times, 6 chakra, 6.5 times, 12, she didn't age well. She did not age well. Plus she doesn't even air break. She didn't age well at all. Let me show her jutsus though. She did not age well. Yeah, that's all I got to say. She didn't. She just didn't. No, is there a good Kushina? I mean, yeah, the Phantom Castle one's good. The Phantom Castle Kushina is pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no good Kushinas in the game, but is this one good? Let me just check real quick. Is this one good? Boost wisdom attack. Boost wisdom attack by 300. That's actually pretty decent. But all in all, she's not. Okay. Now, last one, Sugetsu. I don't remember when the Sugetsu released. I think he released like, and I didn't even realize. But he's not great. Like, he does have these very old abilities of boosting attack by 1.1 during combo and boost critical rate by 1.75 during combo. Not good, not good. And then the ultimate is it just gives yourself 3 perfect dodges for 2 turns. He's not good. I would not bother with him, especially because there are much better bravery leads in the game. Tsunade, she's there. She's better than him, so I would 100% not bother. But let me cut here the ones that you should farm. Boom, boom, boom. So the ones you should farm. Kisame, I don't think I have to say much. He's the best free-to-play body unit in the game. And then Gengetsu, he's a good unit to have as a 99 luck lead if you don't have like Chino or something. And then Tsunade, also a good unit to have the 99 luck lead if you don't have other healers or even like the SS rank Masked Man, for instance, if you don't have him. She's pretty good for that. But realistically speaking, is the PvP shop Tsunade available right now on global? She is available on JP. So next week, if you are, Ino is better than her, by the way. Ino is selling right now, but the PvP shop Tsunade is gonna come next week. So you can either save for her or for the new Pain. If you don't know about the new Pain, I have a video made about him, a showcase. They're both gonna come in the PvP shop. And I only have 60k, I just realized that I need to grind. I'm probably gonna be grinding on stream PvP to get 240,000 coins. Oh, that's gonna be awful, but it's worth it. Grinding the coins right now for next week is worth it, okay? Just so you know, right now is the unranked period, so it's gonna be way less sweaty. So overall, must be a much better experience than grinding it in the competitive state. So 100% should suggest to actually play PvP, try to make an effort to play PvP, because the Tsunade is... Let me show the Tsunade real quick that I'm talking about. This Tsunade, for the ones that aren't aware. This Tsunade is coming back next week, and then the new Pain as well, which I do have a video on. So thank you guys for watching, and please fucking subscribe.